Hey up, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another video. It's your boy Maury Copblade. So I'm going to suggest, and this is a video, a suggestion what Ruben Sayers needs to do against Ipswich Town. This is my opinion, this is my prerogative, whatever. So I do think he should play with a 5-2-3. So you've got your 3 centre backs, your right wing back, your left wing back, then your 2 holding midfielders or whatever, and then a left wing, a right wing, and a centre forward. I don't know why I just went. So in goal, I'd obviously pick the main man, Michael Cooper, because he's an absolutely brick in that goal line, and he'll stop as many shots as possible. Then we move to right wing back. I do believe that Ben Godfrey should start there, because every time you put him in a right back, he does well, and a right wing back what tracks back, and he can do that. So that's what I put Ben Godfrey in. Then in centre defensive 3, I'd obviously put, just for an experienced head, Ben Mee, just to keep back. Then you put your Japhet Tanganga, then you put your Martin McGuinness, all in central defence, centre halves, big lads are back. Then I'm going to go for a left wing back in Harrison Burrows. I know he's not really been good this season, but I have the all. I think that with Harrison Burrows, he can get forward and then Godfrey can get back, I do believe. So central defensive midfield, holding midfielder, I'm going to go for Alex Matos. Get him some minutes. Apparently he's like a younger Vinny Souza, but not that strong, if you know what I mean, but he can be, and he's our permanent player, so why not to use him? So I do believe we need to put Gustavo Harmer as a more attacking role, but that leads to me that I'm dropping Callum O'Hare, because Gustavo Harmer and Callum O'Hare this season's not really worked. So I put Gustavo Harmer. Then on your left wing, I'm still going with Louis Barry. I do believe that he can terrorise midfielders. He's had most midfielders in Championship on toast this season. He gets down that byline right quick, but all it gripe is, it cuts right towards goal line. He don't go towards goal, if you know what I mean. It's like that line between corner flag and goal, he always likes to go there. That's all my gripe. If he can be more inverted, that'll be amazing. And he can get more shots on. So up front, I'm gonna believe, even though he's not looked as good, but what other options do we have? I'm gonna put Tyrese Campbell. He can just spin off a guy. He can just chip goalkeeper, wham bam, thank you ma'am. So Tyrese Campbell up front against Ipswich, and the right wing, bit of a predicament here, because obviously Chiedozie Ogbene is on loan from Ipswich Town, so we can't really play him, unfortunately, unless it's a different code. I mean, different league statute to Premier League. But I'd put, oh flipping hell, I don't want to put Tom Cannon in right wing, but we haven't really got a decent right winger apart from Chiedozie Ogbene. Flipping hell, it's a bit of a predicament, because Dear obviously Keandre Brooks, but he gets defenders have worked him out this season. He don't try back. He don't try. Well, get forward enough. Brilliant going back and getting tackles, but his forward positioning this season is just getting bullied off the ball. So, but Ryan Orney is a big guy, but he's easy to knock off ball as well. So you're in a bit of predicament. But like, if we're chasing game, Ruben needs to basically put. That's if he's still in the job at Ipswich Town. He might be. Ruben needs to put Danny Ings on as soon as possible. Soon as after that 55-minute mark, if we 1-0 down, we're chasing game, we need a attacker like him. Calm and composed. He came on other day and he were brilliant. So were Tanganga for his debut. And what's happened to Samare? Samare is not even getting a look in it. Has he had a fallout with Ruben? Has he not? That's just my opinion on for Ipswich. But like, people ask me, how many games do you give Ruben? I personally gave him to Oxford. I know I said I want him out, but if he can't get a tune against Charlton and Oxford with players and his signings he'd made, then he needs to go, and he's not compatible for a job. I think Saki Board needs to hold the hands up and say, listen, we've sacked the best manager in United's lifetime, and we've allowed Wendy Saki and like they've replaced him with an inexperienced manager. Not against Ruben, he talks a good game, he talks a motivational game, but does he ever, what do you call it, promise his word? Is he inexperienced? Is he, do you know what I mean? So about potential replacements, I do believe that it's my top 3. I know I've thought about it, I might have changed it. I'm going to go with my third choice is Danny Earl. But all the gripe is about that, and I'm swaying toward differently. I think that if Danny Earl loses, you're going to get all them lot down at 6 quid, agent roll. And if we win under Danny Earl, they're going to be like, well, it's took an ex-manager, and they're going to get like, oh, thing, because we're rivals, you see. But in fact, take Earl out of the equation, he can pee off now. So I'd literally have 2 managers. Get me either Steve Cooper, because he's done an unbelievable job at Nottingham Forest. He got him from bottom of the Championship, where we are, to promoted by a playoffs, and that were a miracle a season. If he can come in and do that for Sheffield United, then that is a good job well done, and get us up to Premier League and let him have first couple of months in Premier League, and if it works, brilliant. If he doesn't, get an experienced manager. We need to up the level now. We can't just sit in Championship Premier League, Championship Premier League. We need to go Premier League and established, if I would have owners. My next target is, if we don't get him, this is my top target, by the way, is Michael Carrick. Michael Carrick, what he's made Middlesbrough of a season until the board and backed him. Basically, he's got him playing good football, dangerous threat. They were on his tails. Well, that sounded wrong. They were on his backs for nearly half a season. Don't forget, he's had players like Cam Archer, Chubarak Pom, and not Morgan Whittaker. Do another one. He had some good players in that Middlesbrough team. I'm not sure if Aidan Hackney was in the same team. Not too sure, but I like them as players. So if he can get that ilk up to playoffs, I believe our squad is a lot stronger than that Middlesbrough squad were. We've got likes of Gustavo Harmer, Callum O'Hare, which I'll bring on to Callum O'Hare now. Callum O'Hare is, in my opinion, better as an impact sub than a starter. That's just my opinion. Then he can get a tune out of Tom Cannon finally, because I don't want him to fail. I don't want him to have that price tag for, is it 4 million rising up to 10? I don't want him to have that price tag and us slating him. We want to get behind him. He's a United player. And also, we've got Japhet Tanganga, which I didn't believe we can get in a million years, to be fair. I just think he's a London boy, and two, no disrespect to us, why would he want to come to Sheffield United when there's obviously Premier League teams sniffing after him? And even though I wanted him and a few more fans wanted him, I just thought he was an unlikely signing. But we've got him, and we've got Mike Cooper. Like, I still say to this day, he's the best Championship goalie this season and last season, bar Trafford. Him and Trafford were the top dogs. And I know Meslier came joint second with Michael Cooper, but Michael Cooper, like, he conceded good goals. With Meslier, he just chucked it into net. That's just my opinion. But I know people are banging on drum that Chris Wilder might be coming back, but I think we need to move on from Wilder. Even though we should, it would be good, but Chris Wilder could only take us to a certain level. We need a manager what can take us above and beyond. I'd like not much for me to like as a blade as Europe football, going abroad, visit, like, playing in Europe, competing. But once you're up, like I'm losing, for instance, Man City. I know they lost a few games last season, but I just think the financial fair play made them lose rather than getting 115 charges. But I do believe that we are like sleeping dormant giants. We can rise. And if someone asks me in 5 years' time, you'd be, and I want to do this, I want to look back at this video and think, 5 years' time, you've got in Premier League, you've basically won a championship title. Well, a championship title, like championship. Then you've settled between 15th and 12th for a few seasons, then you rose. I'd snap your hand off. If we can keep Gustavo Harmer, Mike Cooper, and players of that ilk for another couple of seasons, then I'd be happy. I think they progress us. I think they make us good. I know they've not really shown this season, but it's just our manager, like, basically putting him here and everywhere. Cooper might as well just play up at top, in my opinion, because he's just that clueless of a manager. But he needs to change it up. So I've been waffling for about nearly 15 minutes now. I'm gonna call it. I just realised I'm not live. I'm just basically just chatting away to a camera. My ideas, my thoughts, I might even repeat myself. So if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. If you want to comment on your suggestions, your thoughts. What your thoughts are to the late blades. What your thoughts are, all your support. You're more than welcome to. Please share this video, help the channel grow, and lastly but not least, please subscribe, and for now, up the blades.